Hey guys, CJ here, and welcome back to the Martial Memoir. So, I've got a neat drill for you guys this time. I call it the Racquetball Drill, but you could just call it the Ball Drill. Whatever floats your boat. I call it the Racquetball because I use a racquetball, but you can use any ball. A lot of people tend to use a tennis ball. It's a little bit bigger, it's got the fuzz on it, so it's easier to grab, easier to get a grip, but any ball will work. The smaller and smoother the ball, the harder it's going to be. So just grab something that you have available and something that works for your skill level and get to work. So what you do with this drill is you use it to help improve the timing of your punches, the accuracy of your punches, and most importantly, this little reflex that we don't talk about that often. What it is when I throw a punch, I don't want to have my fist clenched already while I'm throwing the punch. That'll be a nice, strong, hard punch. It'll have weight behind it, it'll hurt, but it'll be slow, and it'll really gas your arms out really quickly if you do that for every single punch. So a good punch to me, I have my fist, but I'm not clenching it. It's just there. It's loose, I throw it, and then right before impact, I squeeze and turn it over. That last little rotation adds momentum to the punch, which allows it to hit a little bit harder. Staying loose until right before impact allows it to be faster. And then I clench on impact to allow it to be solid, so I don't break my hand and so it hurts my opponent worse. Now, I've had it explained to me a couple different ways, but honestly the way that it sinks in my head the most is that throwing a punch is a lot like a snake, lunging out and then sinking its fangs in at the last minute. Boom, boom. And if I'm catching a ball using my punches, I have to stay loose. Otherwise I'm just going to punch the ball and it's going to go flying across the room and I'm not learning anything. So, long speech over, my rant over, let's get into what the drill is. It's really very simple. I'm going to be in my stance, I'm going to hold the ball in one hand, and I'm going to catch the ball using a punch with my other. So, when I first do this drill, I like to start out climbing my punches. So I'll use jab, cross, lead hook, rear hook, lead uppercut, rear uppercut. And you can do it for as many reps and sets as you like. Starting out, try to make it 10 reps for each punch. Okay? In my stance, I'm going to toss the ball up. Imagine like I'm throwing an uppercut, but then I'm letting go of the ball. And then I'm catching it, pausing for just a minute to make sure that my form's good, my shoulders up, my hands up, my hip turned, and then I pull it straight back to my guard. That's one. Now, if I don't catch the ball, I don't count that. So I'm still at 1, 2, etc., etc. Then after I hit 10, I hold it in my left hand, start working on my cross. After my cross, I start working my hooks. And then the hardest is the uppercuts. These might take you a little bit to get down. They still feel a little awkward to me myself, but I toss it up, and then I catch it with the other uppercut. Boom, boom. And then, last but not least, the rear uppercut. Okay? And then, once you start getting comfortable doing that as a static drill, it's not a bad idea to keep working that. It's good to sometimes just get in the tedious, monotonous, repeat, rinse and repeat of the same technique over and over and over again, because that's what solidifies it in your muscle memory and allows you to not think about it when you need to do it. But when we also like to make sure that we're getting in a good workout and having a little bit of fun too. So you can do this one as a warm-up. You start your shadow boxing, but you make sure that you hold the ball in one of the hands. Start moving around, and just every now and then, start tossing the ball up. And you're gonna mess up, but don't be afraid of failure. That's how we grow. If I do everything perfect the first time, I wouldn't need a teacher. And given the state of the world right now, sometimes teachers are hard to come by. So, this ball will be your teacher for now. Alright guys, so that's all I have in this video. If you guys like that, hit the like button below. And if you want to see more videos by the Martial Memoir, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hopefully I'll see you all next time. Peace.